Hi, everybody. Okay, sit down in a comfy chair. I have a lot to say, and boy, oh boy. Okay, so as I called it last week, I figured this week was going to be very pivotal on both soap operas and for Y&R. Boy, was I right. I'll get to bold in a few minutes, okay? But oh my god. Okay, so we have Nick in the rehab. And Marie's in the rehab too. The wonderful Jade Harlow and Joshua Morrow. Oh, y'all know Joshua Morrow. Okay? Alright. So, um, we got a lot of her backstory today, which I always appreciate. And I appreciate with the quickness that they're doing this. Okay? Because from last week, we knew nothing about her except for she was in rehab too, but we didn't know why, and we didn't know any of her backstory. Okay, but okay, turns out the character is married, and the husband doesn't really like that she is forever in rehab and wants her to be in rehab, and I guess kind of gets mad, sad, whatever, that she can never stay sober. Okay. And then also, we also learned that she lost her job the same day or something. Okay, so she lost presumably everything in the same day. That's why she's here. Joshua Morrow, on the other hand, as Nick, has his family support and also Jack Abbott, who wants to support him. But I don't think Victor Newman, his own father, is going to be okay with that because Victor Newman. Okay, let me explain something about the character of Victor Newman. I think I've talked about this before, but just in case I haven't, here we go. Victor Newman is very alpha male, and by that I mean his rules and his rules only. And if you piss him off, he can hold a grudge like no one's business. Okay? And he is forever holding over Jack the fact that he was able to help his wife and not Victor. Okay? He has a complex that way. And he mentioned it again. He said, "Well, thank you for coming, but show yourself out." And I don't forget the night that you did whatever with at the athletic club, and I'll never forget it. Yeah, okay. Okay. Meanwhile, we have Sean Dominic. Woo! Sean Dominic. Woo! Okay. Who wants to be Dr. Nate Hastings in, but he has to have the surgery to fix his hand. Right. Okay. Now, in the other corner, we have Nathan Owens as Holden. Now, why do I bring up Nathan Owens today? Well, I'll tell you. Because Holden has a decision on whether he's going to have family loyalty or look out for himself and what he wants. Because you know how most people have dreams, a goal, okay? And sometimes it doesn't align with family, what the family wants or your family interests. So he has the biggest tug of war ever. Will he pick his family and support them, or will he go on his own direction and possibly sever the ties of family forever? The internal question we all have. No, I know. I was just trying to be funny, but they are trying to make it that dramatic. So yeah, yeah, it's going to be interesting what he chooses. Oh, and he also talked about Claire a little bit because he was talking to his mom, Stephanie, played by the wonderful Vivica Fox. Woo! Okay, but she said, "Oh, so Claire can kind of see people like the true nature of people. And if she doesn't trust Billy, then maybe that's saying something, son. And I'm like, yep, yep. So we will have to see in the next week how far this goes, what he chooses, and what are the ramifications of those choices. Stay tuned. All right. Bye, everybody.